Okay, supervisors, I wanted to show you a few things on Tavera, which is now called Experiential Learning Cloud, about how the learning contract will look when it comes to you. So I am logged in here as kind of a test field instructor profile. And so I can see here, this is the student we're going to work with. So I have a list of the students I'm supervising and I have tasks here. So I also have a notification up here that tells me the student has submitted their learning contract, and it shows my tasks here. So I'm going to click. Here I have the learning contract. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click review. It will open up. So I can read what the student wrote. I can, go through here and see all of the things that the student has written. If I have already seen this learning contract, we've already talked about it together, I'm good with it, I can go ahead and click here and sign. I'm not going to do this now because I'm going to show you something else. I would click sign and it would move on to the faculty field liaison, so the student's instructor, to approve. It kind of goes through automatically. If there is a site supervisor, so if you are, either the site supervisor or the student has a site supervisor, it would come to the site supervisor at the site first to sign. Then when they sign it, it will go to the field instructor. So it will kind of move through automatically. You don't need to do anything with that. The student will set that up. If you look at it and, either you haven't seen it before, like we hope that the student has worked with you on it already, or there's some things that you need to change, you also have the opportunity. You can say request changes. It's going to turn a little gray like this. And then you can type anywhere specific, maybe I'm going to say here, like, I would like this to be more specific. And then I can go ahead and request changes. Maybe I'm just going to say in general, like, hey, let's talk about this. And you don't have to write all of your comments in there. But either way, you type something in this little box, you click request changes. It's going to tell you that it's going to remove the signatures. That's okay. That's fine. You're not ready to sign it yet. So you can say, yes, I'm sure I want to do this. And it will send it back to the student to sign. So now, or to edit. So now it's back to the student and they can edit it. So I want you to know that you can either sign or you can request changes. Either one of those is fine. Again, ideally the student is going over this with you before it comes to you for signature, so that by the time you see it, you are ready to sign it. But if that hasn't happened or there's some edits, then you can set it back that way. The other thing I wanted to show you, so here I am in a student account. And so this is what it looks like for students. The student can see kind of where things are sitting. I'm going to come in here and open it. What I want you to know is how the student can share it with you. One of the things about this system is that while the student is working on the learning contract, you can't see it yet. Unfortunately, you can't see it until the student sends it to you for signature. So because we want you to be working on it with the student, we want you to be able to looking at it while they're working on it. There's a couple different ways. Obviously, if your student is in person, they have their computer, they can log in, you can look at it together side by side. But if that isn't the easiest way, or you're not there physically together, the student can come into their learning contract. I do show them this too, but I want you to know this is an option. If they click on the little print icon and they click print, it will download as a PDF and they can email it to you. And that way you can look at it. You can print this out. You can look at it together. You can talk about it. And then they can go in and make whatever edits they need to and then submit that to you. So that is what you need to know as far as signing a timesheet or requesting changes in Tavera.